What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube family? I'm back with another one. If you was on my channel last time, you would know the last video we was discussing was about narcissists. We was discussing about narcissists. Hold on right quick. Let me get my coffee. We was talking about narcissists, right? We were talking about if you're going through a really tough time, because trust me, you're not the only one. You just one of the few. You just one of the few, you know. Many are called, but only few are chosen. That is a saying. So you're just one of the few. You were one of the soldiers. You one of the soldiers in the front of the battle line. Everybody else behind you. They just trying to see what's gonna happen. What's the results are you gonna be? So they'll let them know what to do, you know. But really, they should have been doing the right thing in the first place. They wouldn't have to worry about that. But I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to bash anybody that took the right turn for the better, you know, at the right time. That's a good thing. You know, it's never too late. I take that back. It is for some people, you know. Some people it is. But you feel like you going through, all right, we're gonna talk about how narcissists hack your phone, how it starts off with the narcissist with the most money, and then it's like a domino effect. They make your family offers that they can't refuse. You know your family, your family used to struggle. Now all of a sudden it's like they just getting these opportunities coming towards them out the blue all of a sudden, and they count you out. They're not even trying to let you in on any type of give you game any type of way or nothing like that. And if they do, it's negative. If they do give you any insight or any input on something, it's negative. It's always resulting to the streets. Like, the only way for you to make it is to be in the streets. The only way for you to make it is for you to be incarcerated. The only way for you to make it is for you to basically go out here to do something to where it might result in your death. You know, I know I'm not trying to scare you. But it's the truth. That's why you listening to me. You got people like me that talk to you to prevent that from happening, because you look. All right, I'm gonna tell you something. You ever felt like you ever went to a church, okay? You ever went to a church, but it was just something in you telling you like, man, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like this preacher up here that's preaching, like he ain't just like resonating with my spirit. Like, I'm not feeling like, I just don't feel like my spirit just don't like being here. You just like, damn, I want to go home. You go to sleep. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Then they get mad. They nose stuck up in the air when they see you falling asleep and all that and yada yada. That's because they know who you are too. Trust me, they know who you are too. That narcissist, it starts with the head. That head narcissist is not going to keep his eyes off you. I'm telling you, he got people that's watching you. Let me tell you what a narcissist do. I'll give you an example. They'll be like, I'm talking to you, right? Me and you friends. We kicking it. But the whole time I'm talking to you or whatever, I'm knowing your life a living hell, and I'm acting like I don't know what's going on, anything like that. But the whole time I'm hiring these people to make your life a living hell. The whole time I got these people following you. The whole time I got these people telling me your every move. But then I'm in your face like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? What are you talking about? Huh? You crazy. You need help. Oh, when they say you need help, oh yeah, narcissist vibes. Get the fuck away from them. Go run. Forrest, run. You won't even be able to run. Motherfuckers done kept tabs on you all your life. You won't even be able to run. Shit. Only person you'll be able to turn to is God. Because God been the one that you need to turn to the whole time. Huh? Can I get an amen? Well, we got some new preachers this season. New preachers in the house. We preaching that real. We not preaching what cause the devil know the Bible too. We ain't preaching that. We gonna start it over. We gonna run that back. You can't preach realness. You can't practice realness. Cause you ain't got it, Decepticon. Now, narcissists, they are smart. They are very, very, very intelligent. They're only intelligent when you don't catch on. That's the only way they can be intelligent. When you don't catch on, when you don't know who you really are, your identity. Once you get to start questioning yourself, the more you get to start questioning yourself and start questioning life around you, the more things gonna get worse. I'm telling you, the more things gonna get worse. I'm telling you. Look around, look at all the people. If you know you've been around a lot of people that's full of shit, and you know they full of shit, and it seems like they bypassing you for some reason. Not even this, is not no competition, but they getting blessed more than you, and you know you a pure-hearted person. You know your intentions are good for everybody. You want to see everybody win. You know what I'm saying? That's your mindset. But for some reason you're not getting those winning results. You know, just sometimes take that's like another symptom. You know, that's another symptom. You got to look into shit like that. You know, you gotta talk to God. I put it like that. Just like talk to God, start talking to God. Then when you something ain't right, you gotta intuition. Listen to your discernment. You have a discernment inside of you that's that conscience that tells you when you go somewhere and it's telling you, man, don't go here. Like we were talking about the church. Your discernment might tell you this ain't the place to be. You don't need to be here. You need to go home. That is your discernment talking to you. Excuse the sound out there, folks. That's Bob the Builder on the roof, building something. I don't know what he's making, a fort. I don't know. He's building something on top of the roof. Bob the Builder. Shh. Be quiet, Bob the Builder. I'm trying to talk. But yeah, things of that nature, you have to pay attention. And then okay, I get this a lot. Your eye ever twitch? Like you ever had one of your eyes twitching? Like this? That's a sign God trying to talk to you, right? I'm gonna tell you, if your left eye twitch, that usually means something's bad about to happen. So you need to be on the lookout for that. If your left eye go like this, you like, damn, what the fuck is going on? Like, you ever seen That's So Raven? Yeah, I think that was kind of I don't know if they resonated with a chosen one, but I think she was portraying a chosen one in there because she was like a psychic or something like that. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But okay, your left eye might twitch. That means something bad about to happen. If your right eye twitch, it means good luck coming towards your way. Be on the lookout. But yeah, you have to listen to those things. Take the time out and just, damn, do I have a discernment? Do I listen to my intuition? If you don't, then you 9 times out of 10, you're a narcissist. And we all know what they are. And listen to it. You always have a voice in your head. But then again, you always have that demon voice in your head too. You got 2 of them. You always got, but mainly that good voice in your head telling you don't do it. That's the universe talking to you. That's the universe talking to you. But then you might have demons saying, no, fuck that. Let's go out there and let's go fuck them up. That's the demon voice. But once you get fully intact and in line with your chakras, that goes away eventually. You won't hear that voice no more. But once you out of alignment with your chakras, that's where it tends to take place. That's where it tends to take place. At least that's what I like to say. But okay, back to the narcissist. That's like what I was saying, to following you around and acting like ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Acting like they don't know why your life is going bad, but they know you're going to come to them. They know you're going to call them. They know it. They just sitting back waiting because they the ones setting up the plays behind the scenes. You know, that gets the thrill out of it. Like, oh my God, like it makes their adrenaline rush. Like when it happens, it's almost like a high to them. You know, it's fucked up. I call them energy vampires. It's draining your energy. I'm gonna tell you something else about narcissists. They steal they try to steal your whole identity. If you go somewhere and you see people like looking like they dress like you could be like, it's to the point you don't want to like you're not the type to follow trends. You set your own trend. You like your own style. You like to do your own thing. But then all of a sudden you see people like dressing like you. You see people talking like you. You see, hell, you might even see rappers and shit like that on TV that slick kind of got a same swagger as you. But I'm gonna get into that later about them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that. Well, I still got a little time to get into about that. We gonna get into that too. You got people dressing like you and shit. You just like, damn, man. You like, man, look, I'm finna go like, okay, I'm gonna set a goal for myself, but the goal I'm gonna set for myself is not gonna be the common goal that everybody else wanna do, right? It's not gonna be one of them type of goals. It's gonna be something completely different. But it's gonna be the underdog goal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of them goals that set the underdog tone that makes us pay a lot of good money, but is not very well known to society. You know what I'm saying? You try to do one of them goals. Now all of a sudden that goal that you accomplish, it becomes mainstream. You like, what the fuck? Like how all of a sudden it's like I can't catch a break. Like me, for example, I chose to go into diesel mechanic. You know, I don't even want to do it no more. It's just like how much these narcissists been following me around. I don't even want to do it no more. I chose to go into diesel mechanic, so I went to trade school for 2 years. It was hell because I had to make it in. Well, I had to go. I had a car sometimes, you know, back and forth, but then I had times where I didn't have transportation back and forth. And then there would be times where I had to go to work and, you know, go to school at the same time. Then I was dealing with the narcissist following me around, stalking me, making it hard for me. It's to the point that my damn instructor like was being an asshole. Like my instructor was being a complete fucking asshole to me. Like when I go to class, this motherfucker literally like try to like downplay my intelligence in front of the whole entire class. He would try to downplay my whole fucking intelligence. Like it got to the point where I got sick and tired of this shit. I started saying like speaking up, like saying some shit, like because I'm looking like, man, I'm a grown ass man, so I'm not about to let you keep playing with my intelligence. You know, and sooner or later I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna say something, and you might not like what I gotta say, but you gonna need to hear it, just like I didn't like what you had to say. You know, eye for an eye type thing. Except for retaliate. Chosen one, do not retaliate. That's another thing you need to know. Do not retaliate. Learn how to speak it to the first. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. God will show you signs. He will send you signs a lot of times. Talk to Him. That's one thing you need to do. Talk to God. Once you talk to God, then right after that, you need to learn about ancestors. Go and learn about your ancestors. I will tell you something about your ancestors too, as well. Learn about how to speak to the universe. It's not really hard to talk to the universe. You know, you just like how I'm talking to you is just how you can talk to the universe. That's if you are chosen one. But we back to this narcissist stuff. So when I was going to school, man, it was so fucking hard. Like it wasn't even hard though, because let me tell you how hard. Well, they tried to make it so hard for me. I was going to work, going to school. This motherfucker we did an exam. When I came into the class, it looked like a party in that motherfucker. Like I ain't gonna even like, it was like these motherfucking students was bad as like not look. They act like they didn't give a shit. They look like they was there for a fucking check. They look like they was there. Excuse my language. They look like they was there for a financial aid check. That's what it looked like when I stepped into the classroom. Now all of a sudden I stepped into the classroom and started taking things serious, like getting in the books, like actually doing this shit, like actually taking notes and actually like reading and looking at videos, like you can ask my narcissist ex. Like, I had an ex that was a narcissist. The bitch was excuse my language. I don't want to disrespect women. She was a total distraction. I had to literally smoke a little weed just to tone her out. It's just to tone her out. She was a big distraction like to me. So like, man, they made the shit, and then when I stepped into the classroom, everybody want to take it serious now. So my instructor started making shit harder and harder for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, bro, like what the fuck? Like, bro, it got to the point I'm explaining to him, like, look. I'm telling him, like, I really want this opportunity. I'm really trying to accomplish this goal. I got this going on. I got to go to work. So he like basically he didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you, COVID hit. Boom, COVID hit. That was my little kind of break right there. So I'm like, boom, I can shake going to school. I can go ahead and go to work. We had the online stuff. So when we had the online stuff, he started making it hard through the online stuff. We got to the point where we had exams and shit. We had exams, bro. I can't make this shit up. We had exams. Like, we had exams and shit like that. I'm like, I know we can have tests and shit on the diesel thing, but I gotta take an exam. First, I had to take like what they call it, what he was called. It's like a pre-test or something like that. They qualified. They right there. That was supposed to an IQ test or something like that. Was supposed to qualify whether I can be in the class or not. The shit was for like 7 hours. I already went through that part. So then I had to take a exam. The exam was like 2 hours. Yeah, the exam was for like 2 hours. It was like a 2-hour exam. It had like almost 200 questions on there. Yeah, it was like 2 hours. It took me like 2 hours to finish the exam. But guess what though? Let me tell you how the shit backfired though. Let me tell you how good God is. I was like one of the few to pass the exam. The whole fucking class failed it. The whole entire class failed the exam. That's how good God is. So the instructor had to dumb it down a little bit for them because it got to the point, and then I was on top of my shit. I was like checking in with my calls. I was going to work. I wasn't missing the beat at all. Like, I was not missing the beat at all with it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm determined, when I got my eyes set on the prize, that's all I see. Sometimes it might be a little distractions, but that just come with life anyway. That just what gonna come with life anyway. You always gonna have some distractions. Sometimes that's when you take a pause. Just pause. Be quiet. You got distraction, pause, be quiet. Hell, you might even have to go to sleep someday. And you wake up, you'll have all the answers. Don't ask nobody shit. Don't call nobody. Don't go to nobody with your problems. Don't do it. Yes, it's going to be a pain in the ass at first, I know. But don't do none of that. Learn how to listen to your discernment. Learn how to use your gifts. Learn how to use this up there. So, yeah, they had to dumb it down in the class or whatever. All because these narcissists was behind the scenes trying to, show their ass. Like, trying to show their ass. Basically trying to make it like shit on the chosen one. If you're a chosen one, if you God's child of the universe, basically chosen one, God's child of the universe. You know I say chosen one, but I'm just not gonna sugarcoat. God's child of the universe. They want to look like they shitting on God's child of the universe because they are the devil's kids. Okay. Simple? Is that pretty much simple for you? Is it? I mean, how much simple do I need to dumb it down a little bit more? I can't dumb it down no more than that. That's like the most I can dumb it down for you. You don't get that, then I don't know. You gotta be a Decepticon. Now I'm just playing, man. But if you going through something, man, this message in this video, I'm pretty sure this video gonna resonate with you. Now, when I first started out making shorts, go check out my shorts, man. Sometimes I like to drone. I like to laugh. Shit, the world needs laughter, but the world also needs the truth. The world don't need a lot of lies. We tired of suffering from lies. We've been suffering from lies for the past few decades I can think of, because It wasn't this bad like maybe like a couple decades ago. Like it wasn't that bad like it is now. It wasn't this bad. Like now it's bad. Like it got to the point where you could like you used to back then, like in my days, I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. So I don't know how old you are, but I'm 30. So I can say maybe back in 2008 or 7, we used to go outside in nature. Like that's how I knew I was a child. I used to like going outside and shit just for nothing. I never watched TV for nothing in the world except if I was watching wrestling or some shit like that. Wrestling. And the whole family used to gather in the living room and watch wrestling. Like for real, we used to watch wrestling, have crab legs around that mother. Man, it used to be a good time. You know, it used to be. It was still some fucked up time then. But you know what? I honestly believe that the narcissist been following my ass since I was a baby. But yeah, that's gonna be in my next video. But I used to go outside. I used to be in tune with nature, man. Like I used to love like going in the woods and shit. Just like walking in the woods, just to like discovering some shit like adventurous. Like if I see a tunnel or something like that, I'm finna go in that bitch. Like I know somebody like I ain't going in there. I'm finna go in there because it's just like it's fascinating to me. I want to see more. I want to learn more. I used to like shit like that. Like I was always like a nature boy for real, for real. Like it got to the point where I remember we stayed in this apartment. They had the leasing office. I was so smart. I knew how to get inside the leasing office. I got inside the leasing office and I went in the refrigerator and they had cookie dough in there. I used to eat cookie dough. Just go in there just to eat cookie dough. I didn't take anything else. I was a kid. But I'm just letting you know I was smart as hell. So I went in there and I was just eating cookie dough. The cookie dough was so goddamn good. I was in that refrigerator like this. Goddamn cookie dough good. Got me coming through that bed like, where the cookie dough at? Coming through there like a cookie monster. Man, I used to have so much fun though, for real. And another thing I used to like to do, I used to like to dance. Like, I used to like to dance. And then you see the popsicle man going down the street, playing a little song. Bro, we used to chase after the damn ice cream truck. With your little money. Hey, trying to get your ice cream. That's how it used to be. And then it started getting real fucked up. Like, it started literally getting bad and bad and bad. The older I got, the worse the shit got. The older I got, the worse things got. It was just like, oh my God. It got to the point like it was almost forcing me to be. Well, I had the dibble and dab. I had my dibbles and dabs in it. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I was just totally perfect, 100% perfect. I had my dibbles and dabs in it because I was outnumbered. About society, by everything around me. It was like that was the new trend shit, and I knew deep down I didn't want to, like, that ain't where I want my destiny to be, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, shit, if I gotta, goddamn it, be wicked to survive, shit. I had a young mindset. But as somebody told me, I'm gonna tell you like somebody told me. Sometimes you need to be taught by the dark because the negative, you need a negative and a positive. Negative go with positive. Negative go with positive. Okay? Look at the batteries in the Merpatrol. Negative goes with the positive. You got the positive, you got the negative. So it's like being taught by the dark, but then once you being taught by the dark, you being brought into the light. Okay, if that make any sense to you. But yeah, I went through all that, man. I'm also gonna get into. I'm gonna also explain a little bit about me. What I went through, some of the stuff that I went through, and how long it took me. I'm 30 years old. So they tell you how long it took me to catch on. I'm 30 fucking years old. I'm 30, man. That's how long. I really caught on before then, but then again, I was like, nah. You know how you that thought that's in your head, you just put it off. You like, nah, it ain't like that. This family, this is my family. No, your family ain't shit. Your family ain't shit. It's safe to say it. If your family been treating you like you ain't shit, it's safe to say my family's not shit. Sorry to tell you, I'm your family. I'm your soul family. You got some narcissists out there, they gonna try to pretend like they your soul family too. Yeah, hey man, I'm your soul family out there. They even gonna do this. But if they can't do it like this, if they can't make you laugh while doing it, your soul family. Nah, I'm just bullshit. You will know who your soul family is because you have a discernment. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to read these motherfuckers. Because God will pour into you, you know. He ain't gonna lead you astray. Just listen to him. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm telling you to do. That's if you're a firm believer. Now don't be no damn devil kid trying to worship God. It don't work like that. It do not work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, but it don't work like that. No. This ain't no video game, okay? This ain't goddamn Las Vegas. This ain't the casino. You know what I'm saying? This ain't none of that. This shit for real. So, especially if you're a chosen one, man, because they gonna shit on you every chance they get, and they gonna make that shit so hard for you, bro. And like as far as like entertainment and shit, I'm gonna get into that too. I'm gonna make a whole. I just need a whole different video for that shit. But they gonna make it hard for you, man. For real, I'm telling you. That's why I'm talking to you. Shit, we gotta put a end to this shit, man. We gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, when you catch on, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. Okay? You follow my drill, you catch my drill. Oh, you see, your discernment already worked. Yeah, so for real though, man, we gotta stop this shit. Like these narcissists is fucked up out here, man. They really trying to give us a run for our money out here. I ain't lying to you. They trying, but it ain't going. We ain't let all that. We ain't letting that shit fly. We ain't letting all that slide. Like how they be, ain't letting that slide, Jack. And like, since when the goddamn, you remember back in the day, used to have I'm gonna tell you how fucked up narcissists is. They recruiting gangbangers. Huh? Hell yeah, I said it. They recruiting gangbangers. It's fucked up, I know it. You remember they used to have them back in the day to protect the community and shit. They don't even do that no more. It's fucked up out here. They supposed to protect the community. When they started that shit, they supposed to protect the community, the kids, and the elders from narcissists. Now these motherfuckers are part of them. Where they do that at?